今ここの駅にいて、バス待ちです。バスが2時で今まだ12時半過ぎなので時間があるのでご飯を買いました。ちょっとパラパラ雨降ってるんだけどそこまでひどくないから外で食べようと思います。なんかこの店はね、しかも食べるとこなかったからテイクアウトにしたんだけどめっちゃ美味しそうだよ。オッケー、すごい角度なんだけどポテトがマヨネーズソース付きのポテトとチーズバーガーはねベジバーガーにしてみました。これめっちゃ可愛い。パパ絶対欲しいじゃん。持って帰ろう。じゃじゃん。ポテトは見えないね。飛んでかないで、ちょっと待ってよ。ポテトはこんな感じ。マヨネーズたっぷりで美味しそう。いただきます。マジでお願いだから雨だけひどくならないでほしいんだけど。ね、お兄さんがねもう優しかった。めちゃくちゃいい笑顔で優しくて嬉しかった。こんな感じ。いただきます。普通にお肉っぽい。すごいね。私は食べれる。美味しい。本当に無理って人もいるじゃん。全然美味しく食べれます。スパムっぽい味がする。バスに乗り込みました。今回は窓席の一番後ろということで席は倒し放題ですね。2時間ちょっとしか乗らないのになんかすごくいい席でちょっともったいない気がする。よいしょ。いつもはなんかフリックスバスのバスだったんだけど、これはフリックスバスのバスではないけど、コラボしてるやつ、なんか提携してるっていう感じかな。だから席が全然違くて広い。これちなみにスタバで買ったんだけど6ユーロでドリンク代込みだったの。6ユーロでした。ドリンクとコップで、節約とかね、こうサステナビリティをプロモートしてるっていう感じ。でもすごい可愛くない？中身はね、いちご、コーヒーですらないっていう。けどこのバスマジで足元も超広いしめっちゃいいよ。ブリュッセルの駅に着きました。私が寝る電車はこれなんだけど1分遅延してるって Google マップでは書いてました。ちょっとスナックを買って乗り込みたいと思います。I got on the train and enjoyed my ride to my friend's station, and I arrived at my friend's house. She picked me up at the station and then we relaxed. The next day we decided to go out together, and I was surprised by this Ferris wheel because the top was on the floor. We also went to this observatory and just wandered around. Although it was raining, I really enjoyed just walking around and taking in the beautiful scenery. She also showed me the smallest house in Brussels, and it's so cute. I think this is the big area, and it's so pretty, but everyone was taking pictures. I don't know how many pictures I was in at this point. And she took me to a waffle place, and the waffles were amazing. I want to go again. There were actually a lot of Japanese customers here. Then I found some Japanese comic books at a store, and we kept on walking, and this architecture was so beautiful. It had a lot of shops. There was also a Haagen-Dazs shop, which we don't have in Japan anymore. And then I got a bit tired, so we decided to get some coffee. And afterwards, when it got dark, we went to the Atomium. It was really beautiful. My friend's mom was a chef, so she made this amazing beef stew kind of dish, and this was breakfast. And then the next day, they drove me to Waterloo, and they actually had a limited edition ABBA exhibition. And I love ABBA and Mamma Mia, so I was able to see the exhibit and I really enjoyed it. This is the Waterloo Museum, and they had all of these pictures of ABBA and their outfits from different performances. They even had a kimono one. They had a museum shop as well, and I found a book in Japanese as well for the Battle of Waterloo. And obviously there are things for the Napoleon War as well. The ABBA exhibition was just limited edition, so this is the actual museum section that they have all year long. And then we got back and this was dinner, and this was breakfast the next morning. They made me Belgian waffles, obviously, because I was in Belgium, and all of these toppings, and I really enjoyed it. This was really good, and they also gave me the flour to make the waffles so I can make it when I get back to Japan. Next, I went from Brussels to Bruges to stay at another friend's house. They took me out and showed me around Bruges, and although it was raining, it was very beautiful. We were also able to see this performance, so I was intrigued by it. And Since we're in Belgium, it's the country for chocolate, so they had a lot of chocolate. That looked very interesting, and then the view was just amazing. For dinner, we decided to have some poke balls that my friend recommended. I really enjoyed it and also loved the teapot. After that, we decided to get some boba, and the packaging was so cute as well. The next day, we went on a road trip as well, and the view is just amazing. It's kind of just straight streets with roundabouts here and there. We went by the ocean, and also we went to the Netherlands. This is a part called Sluis, and it's only a little bit of a drive from Bruges. It's funny how you can cross borders just by driving. The next day, my friend's mom took me out as well, and we walked through this park, and I actually slipped because it was so muddy, so that was not a great experience, but I really enjoyed the walk and just being filled in nature. We also found this cat in the middle of cows, which was interesting. She treated me to some coffee and apple pie, and the apple pie was pretty delicious. We then just wandered around, and there were different flags, and a lot of pigeons were sitting on this roof, and it was just so cute, like they were lining up. And then we went towards the ocean. It was so beautiful because it was during sunset, and I absolutely loved the view. If it wasn't cold, I wanted to go in, but obviously I was freezing. And then we went to a cafe by the beach and got some hot cocoa because we're in Belgium. That hot cocoa was the best hot cocoa I've had in my life. And then I just hung out with my friend's cat and chilled. I had a pretty relaxed and chill time in Belgium.